Maid of Honor, Part 1. Wow, this one has me really excited. It's Dwayne McDuffie at the helm. I mean, that excited me. It's a Wonder Woman story. First season, the Wonder Woman story was one of the highlights, and this one lives up to that legacy. It is really, really good. They open in Paris with Wonder Woman attending this party because she wants to. Here, I'm gonna adjust that a little. There we go. Broaden her horizons. So she shows up at this party. There's this princess, also there, but Wonder Woman's getting swarmed by all these cameras, paparazzi, and who steps in to kind of save her? First of all, it's the crowd so much the first time. The paparazzi come later, but the crowd's like, "Hey, Wonder Woman, what's it like working with Superman? Were you scared when you fought the aliens?" Callbacks to all this stuff that we've seen, and who pulls her out to go for a dance but Bruce Wayne. Now, they haven't set up that Diana knows who Bruce. Well, she knows who Bruce Wayne is, but she doesn't. I mean, he introduces himself, but she doesn't know Bruce Wayne is Batman. At least we're not led to believe that she's put that together. Anyways, in this episode. And this is kind of more than what I wanted. I mean, I know they had the coupling and they were trying to put together, and they still have the Green Lantern Hawkgirl theme that's kind of going. But I was kind of going that the Wonder Woman Batman one kind of was more forced. This seems more organic. He's at a party. He sees Wonder Woman and he sees her overwhelmed. Batman, Bruce Wayne might go over and offer her a dance. Well, not just because she's beautiful, but because he knows her. Even if she doesn't know that she knows him, he still has that connection. So that works, and it's really, really, really just well paced and kind of fun. And you get to see Kevin Conroy do the Bruce Wayne voice, which he hasn't. I mean, at this point, hasn't done in a good long while because he hasn't done it since Superman the Animated Series, and whenever he's had Batman, he's always had the character appear as Batman, so he's always doing the Batman voice. So it's kind of fun. I mean, the Bruce Wayne is kind of twinged a little. I think it's a little bit more of a. I've been needing to go on this little tangent and hear, as much as I want to go into everything, if you listen to Kevin Conroy, as he went from Batman the Animated Series through towards the end of it is where he hit it. There's an evolution of that voice, the Batman voice. It started more of like this, at least some people argue the other way, but I think it started more as an affectation, and then it grew into its own voice. It it started as something like someone would put on to mask their voice, kind of like the Christian Bale thing that everyone gives him crap about, the I am the one. It started out closer to that. Not that, obviously. I mean, Kevin Conroy's never put in a bad Batman performance. But it started in way more of the I am the night, I am Batman, kind of like me just talking more. But then as it grew by the end of the animated series, especially towards when they had the animation change, and then leading into this, in the Superman animated series, they had where the voice developed too. This thing that we see in Justice League and the Arkham games, and it's not different. I mean, you can still say, but it's an evolution. So when he goes back to doing the Bruce Wayne voice, it's not quite the same. But if he's going to move Batman's voice to this, then where he moved Bruce Wayne's voice makes sense. It's not drifting far. They work, but you can tell. I mean, he's played this character by this point since the early '90s. This is the early 2000s. He's been playing this character for like a decade now. There's going to be just drift and a refinement, but that's just interesting to me to watch. And I've been meaning to talk about that and haven't. But here's my chance. Uh, but Wonder Woman runs into this kind of Paris Hilton-y character, but way less annoying. But she's trying, these people are trying to kidnap her. Wonder Woman saves the day. It's funny, because both Bruce Wayne and Diana dart off like they're going to go change. Wonder Woman just leaps in, starts punching people, and, Bruce just kind of stops and goes, you can tell he goes, yeah, she's got this. So he starts, he gets a drink, starts eating hors d'oeuvres. It's just like, yep. I'll step in if she needs me, and he straightens his tie because he like loses it. He straightens it back up and just like, nope, it's handled. We're good. I love the little touches. It's the little touches that make this show. It's always everyone thinks the big moments, all this. No, it's the little things that sell me. It's the little teeny weeny, miss it if you're not really paying attention moments that build these characters as more than just, comic fodder or whatever, or just base characters. They let them have little character moments, and that's what brings me around and keeps me hungry to see what they're going to do next. Like the Superman with a cup of coffee. I'm still thinking about Superman with a cup of coffee in the Batmobile. Probably because I've been doing this. I've been doing a series. I've been kind of doing a chunk here, because I wanted to get to the Wonder Woman story. I was really excited to see this because the plot synopsis. Not the little thing you get on Netflix, like the little 2-sentence, tells you what's going on in the episode. Really excited me. I wanted to get to it. So, and it didn't disappoint. So Wonder Woman saves the day, and then she goes out with this princess character, and they ditch her entourage and guards to go do their own thing, and there's this political intrigue, and we'll get back to that. But what I really, really enjoy, what really made me so happy, they have this scene where Batman, there's people waking, they kind of look like Splinter Cell agents. They got the green goggles and the hood thing, but it's all the way. They don't have the third one. I'm going to call them the Splinter Cell guys. So the Dancing Sam Fishers come in. They try to steal this component. Batman shows up, and oh damn it! Oh, they know where to go to tug my heart. They do They go back to like that the original Batman the Animated Series kind of feel with it. They have, he's just this shadow, and they turn around. He's the bat silhouette. There's nothing. And they have this fight, and his explosions, and he only manages to capture one. But they have the look in the goggles, and he's like sitting there talking in his foreign language, even if you did understand me, I wouldn't tell you jack. And Batman leans in, and he says, well, I do, and you will. But what makes it is they have what they did in the animated series. They have that silhouette with Batman with just the eyes, and I was just like, there it is. There is my jelly jam right there. There is what makes my little heart sing. It's just it was so great. Like I said, it's the little things and the little things they do with the animation. It's a callback, and like I said, it's a brilliant image in and of itself. But for those who've fallen since the shows since Batman the Animated Series, you go, Ah, so it's on two levels. Not only do you have that reaction, it's such a brilliant pieced together shot, but you have that nostalgia twinge. You have that. Oh yeah, and they don't do the full theme, the full Batman the Animated Series, but they have little twinges of it running through here, especially that moment, and you just like, oh my god, thank you. I didn't realize. I mean, I love Batman the Animated Series. I love Batman. Uh, as you may have noticed by these videos, I am a fan of Batman. Uh, but this that nostalgia bite that they went for, and that it works so well in the moment and in the context of the story, and as a piece of like nostalgia for people who've been following the series, that it's so good. But they go back. They have Wonder Woman, and she's in the club with this Paris Sultan princess, and they're kind of enjoying the time. And there's paparazzi. I mean, ugh, the club, yuck. I mean, they seem to be enjoying it. I hate those kind of places. I mean, where you have house techno blaring, or you can't even think, and a bunch of people trying to be trendy and really just kind of annoying bags of shit. But you know, hey, what do I know about the party scene? Nothing. I'm not the party scene guy. But they break the hell out of there. It's kind of like this princess's last hurrah before she has to get married to this dude. And lo and behold, and I don't know if this is just them being really good animators or how they set up the thing. I mean, I don't. They set up, oh, it's this older guy. It's this older guy. And before he even turned around, I knew who it was. I don't know if that's character silhouette. I don't know if that's whoever, if Bruce Timm or whoever did in the Bruce Timm style did that design, that I could pick that out so well. But I knew before he turned around, I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, it's Vandal Savage. And sure as hell, turns around, it's Vandal Savage. And Wonder Woman gets all, indignant and kind of pissy. And she says the word Nazi. She says the word Nazi. That whole end of the first season where no one said Nazi. She says Nazi. And Vandal's like, oh, well, that was my grandfather or my dad. I forget if it's grandfather or dad. I've already forgotten that part. But, but she's not really buying it. I mean, he looks exactly the same. And there's this political intrigue thing going on, and it seems like a very Vandal Savage, like the Vandal Savage she knows, that seems to follow. And they have a little scene, and she goes off. So she has a scene with, where she's talking on the radio to Batman, but he's in his Bruce Wayne. He's not in the cape cowl, and he's watching and piecing things together. I mean, they had the whole... so much to talk about in this, and I'm almost out of time. But they've had that where she's met him as Bruce Wayne, then she met him as Batman, when he has a conversation about the nation's military, what are they going to do. Then she has a conversation with Batman, but he's not wearing the cape and cowl, so he's in Bruce Wayne. So it's like there's different stages of it. But they go. Wonder Woman's going to go intercept and save the princess, and I'll talk about what Vandal Savage is doing because I'm almost out of time in the second part. But this is so good. This is fantastic. All right, I will see you in part 2.